What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Sunday. It's the last day of the Olympics. It's raining. We're supposed to get some snow again. All kinds of stuff happening. But I got some stuff I need to do to the trailer on the boat, so come hang out with me. Be able to go to the very 6-foot system once I get there. Said, I got some things I want to add to the boat trailer, some penny lights. I like to be able to see like all angles of my trailer when I'm towing it. My last boat, I redid the wiring and the trailer lights. The boat before that, redid the same thing. The boat before that, did the same thing, fixed, like, I like to be able to know how far the trailer's out, and it's really hard to see at night with this thing. So we're gonna add some penny lights in this area, probably put one right here on the front, probably put one on the back. I'd love to put them on the very, very outside, but I don't think with them being, they're 3/4 inch, there's not gonna be enough space. So I think front and back, I may even add one like at the elbow here, the bend, I'm not really sure. It already has lights up there. Probably just gonna leave those for now because they all do work. But another thing I also want to do is the boat kind of sits crooked on the trailer, and part of me was thinking it was the trailer, but I like the actual like trailer sitting crooked. I don't know if you guys can tell from the back, like the whole thing just sits wampus to the left side. So we might end up moving the one bunk over a little bit. I want to measure everything and see, but anyways, let's gather all this stuff to wire some lights. So I know somewhere I have there we go. So I want this end. No, I want the other end. That's the trailer side. I want the car. There we go. So I don't feel like pulling my truck down, so I'm going to take this and we're going to hook this up to a battery, and we're going to run this to be able to test that. I got to get all my fishing stuff better organized. It's a mess up here. Anybody need a power pole? Got one. Okay, so, oh, that's right. This has a 7-pin. Dang it. Well, that was short-lived because I don't think I used to have an adapter. I don't think I have it. Short-lived. I guess I'm gonna have to probably pull the truck down here, but we can still wire it without having power to it. I just wanted to be able to, excuse me, I wanted to be able to check it as I was hooking it up. But anyways, let's keep going. Realized that I mean, I'm really happy about it, but it kind of sucks, but the trailer harness that comes back through, or back down the side of the inside of the frame is completely sealed off. And could I open it? Yes, but I don't really want to. And this has already been touched back here because somebody added these guide poles and the guide pole lights. So I'm thinking we're just gonna run some wiring down the frame rail to the penny lights from here. It'll just be easier that way. So that way we're not opening up a whole nother spot, and there can only be one place for intrusion if that were to so happen. But so it looks like they got it grounded there. White is ground, and then we got a blue. What's the blue do? And a black. Blue and a black, what are they for? I'll have to look that up here in a second. But, yes. So now I might have to go get my truck because I don't know what is what. Kind of stinks. But we might just run, what I should do is just use, I was gonna use this trailer, I have a whole like trailer wiring harness. I was just gonna cut this up, but I think what I might do is just go grab the 12-2 and we'll just run 12-2 because it's encased then and it's marine wire. So I have this is I think 16-2 or something, a little bit smaller, but it'll be okay. We're gonna use this, just kind of slice into the side here, all the way around. Don't want to cut all the way through it because we don't want to cut through the wires, because that'll just create another point of intrusion. But there we go. So we are going to tap in. I think I figured it out. It's going to be black. The white's going to be ground. So we'll use red as ground and black will go to black. That way it's just not confusing. Although, yeah, because it'll make sense. Yeah, because this is brown. We want to hook up to this brown, which is in this loom. So what we could do, actually, is probably could redo all of this. If we pull this back, we can connect right to the brown. Get a new connector in there. Could possibly shorten up some of these wires. Because we just want the running light. Now we'll just tap it right here. Screw it. We're just gonna go right here. We're gonna go right here and right here. We're just gonna do it that way. See what happens. And so, moment of truth, or no, I guess no turning back now if I cut this. Pow. I mean, there is. You could like put it back together or whatever. But let's strip this. Strip this. And then we want to get, I think we're going to have to use a blue. Should be fine. And then we're going to strip this. Pow. Pow. Actually, what I need to check first, before going any further, is what is power on the penny light. I think it's white, but if it's black, then we're gonna do it the way I thought. Just like I thought, on the penny lights, the black is your power, your white is your ground, just like the trailer. So we're gonna make black, we'll keep black and black together and just make it easier. I'm thinking we're going to come off of it like this. I wish I could use a smaller one, but I can't. So what we're going to do now, we're going to look for, there we go, that's the right size. Some heat shrink to put around it to try and just save it a little bit. I'll put heat shrink there, and then, dang it, I'm out of black. So we're gonna put black there, and there, and then there. Yeah, it'll just, yeah, we'll do it like that. I don't know that that's gonna go small enough though. Well, that'll be fine. But doing some heat shrinking now. I got these kind of set up. Just want to try and keep them as close together as possible until it cools. Ouch. I just realized I messed up. I put the heat shrink on the wrong side. So now I can't do what I was gonna do, which was encase these joints, because it's gonna get stuck there. But what I can do is at least heat shrink right here. That'll be better than nothing. In case I did nick it when I was cutting it, this will at least keep it together. I just want to, I'm very unlucky. It was electrical taped before, so let's just try and make it look like it did, I guess. But electrical tape this down, and then we're gonna run it. I still can't decide if I got red penny lights. I don't know if I want to do 2 on the back, because I mean, I just need to be able to see the front of the trailer, like the wheel well. I just can't see it at night. And I know some people are better than others with trailers, and I'm pretty good myself. I like to toot my own horn here, but I don't know. I think it'll help with even people seeing the trailer too. Big black boat rolling down the road. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to climb underneath here. Try not to get burned by that thing. And then wherever the wiring goes, I'm gonna zip tie it to that. I'm gonna have to grab some more zip ties. I grabbed a couple there. Probably gonna grab the creeper. I'm gonna get underneath. Before we get carried away though, I wanna drill a hole to put this penny light in. And I've been back and forth about it. I'm gonna use an 1/8 inch. So, where did I put it? I'm thinking I'm just gonna come right off of here. That way I can just turn it. But I'm thinking right in the middle. I was gonna put it down lower. Just because I liked it being there. But I think coming in off of this will be better. So, it should just be a 3/4. So, but we're going to use an 1/8 inch first, a pilot. Drill a pilot hole first. And then we'll use the step bit. Thinking like right there. There's like a perfect spot for it right there. stinky. Ooh, that's hot. I don't know how far away. 3/4. Okay. Guess that's 3/4. Let's see if this goes in. I don't know if you have to drill bigger than 3/4. There it goes. It's in there. Okay. Top. It's a little big, I guess. So I think I'm just gonna do ambers for now and see. I'll have to tow it at night to see what it does, like to see if I like it or not. I know in my last trailer, like I put them on the back side, but it was at the very, very end of the trailer, and I don't know. This has backup lights. This has somebody, I mean, again, the guy who had this, not the guy I got it from, but the guy he got it from, sunk some money into this thing, you know, from the boat to the trailer and whatnot. So, because if you know anything about Carolina Skiff, specifically this boat, apparently they did not have a very good reputation for wiring. I guess they had all kinds of issues, and so I was a little skeptical when, you know, when I was looking at buying it. But when after looking over it, I don't know, I was really happy to see everything and all the paperwork that I got with it. And I mean, shoot, like, you don't even get that stuff when you buy them new. You just hope and pray that you, like, everything's right. I mean, most of the new ones, they are. I'm not saying that they ain't, but okay. So what I'm gonna do here is cover this. And you're probably thinking this is overkill. All I know is my last wires, or my last penny lights I installed with the salt water, it just like kills them. Like, it just corrodes, and if there's any little crevice it can get into, it gets into it. So if we can seal it up, we're gonna. So I'm gonna go that way, and then I don't have any black ones, so the red is what we're just getting. Alright, it's not the prettiest, but it's on there. I'll go do the other side. Oh, wow. Through there. Okay. All right. Did anybody watch the U.S. hockey game, the men's? I had just had to catch the replays. Obviously, they won. I don't know if they have any hockey fans here, but kind of a big hockey fan. Used to play. My son actually played for a couple of years. He actually plays for fun now in beer leagues, and not beer leagues, but he plays with some friends of his. They'll get together every once in a while and go play. But anyways, big win out there this morning. It's awesome. All right, that hurt the hand. Gotta watch out for that license plate there. All right, so this actually needs to go this way. I need to put that on first. I'm gonna do this one the correct way. All right. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is grab this, go to this, twisty, 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 grab a blue one. Oh, there we go. Crimpy crimps. Right, because nope, that's not gonna work either, because we're not gonna get all of that. So what we need to do is the black one can stay, but to get all of them, it's gotta go on the okay. We don't have to go on the other side. That's yep. Gotta use your noggin. Ouch. It's the second time I've hit that plate now. Okay, let's crimp. Guess I could heat shrink this a while, I guess, right? So just finishing up this side. I keep forgetting to hit record. On days like today, I kind of just want to get stuff done, but I also want to show you guys what's going on. So I apologize for that. But yeah, just trying to zip tie this up. Now I just don't know that it's going to work. The other side worked, but I don't know if this side's going to work. Yeah, this side's not going to work as well because the bolt head's kind of sunk in pretty hard. So we're going to have to improvise a little bit here. I think what we're going to have to do is try and this, zip tie this a while. Okay. I think I'm gonna hit it with the heat. If we can form it. Ouch, that's hot. Ouch, that's really hot. think I'm gonna grab a wrench real quick. All right, we got that one set up. I think we're good. I don't know. Okay, just doing some cleaning up here. Gotta put the creeper away. I got this fancy spot. It goes in the side of my toolbox. Goes right there. Anyways, I'm gonna go grab the truck, hook it up, and see if the lights work. I hope they work. If they don't work, it's gonna suck. I almost forgot I wanted to show you this. Do you see this giant box that FedEx left on my front porch in the rain? It was nice of them. So obviously it's from FCP. It's for that X1. But anyways, just take a guess. What do you think's in here? I would, leave your guesses in the comments. It's not what you think. It's a valve cover for that X1. In that giant box. Craziness. I don't know if it's on. Are you on over here? Are you guys on? All right, let's test to see if my lights work. Oh, that's probably why they weren't working. I was testing them. We got one, and we got two. Sweet. I wonder what they look like. So I'm contemplating about doing it on the back side. I just feel like there should be one there, but I mean the taillight's really, really close. And it's got these upper lights up there. This one's working. Let's see what it looks like in the truck. I don't know if it'll focus. Oh yeah, that's much better. I can now see the outside of the trailer. All right, so I did everything I really could kind of do to the boat for right now. I have to call Garmin in the morning or tomorrow at some point and try and talk to them about getting the active captain from the previous owner removed so that I can hook mine up. I'm also looking into getting a different mount so I can run two screens, run two Garmin's. Only because it'd be really nice to have all my engine data on one side and the nav on the other. Do I need it? No, but anyways, so as far as boat stuff goes for today and trailer stuff, we got those two lights wired. I'm gonna take it down the road probably later or something, see what it's like. They're not exactly identical, but I had to drill them where I drilled them because of the flat spots. So I know I said about maybe messing with the trailer, but I don't know. It's like when you look at it at a certain angle, like sometimes it looks wampus, sometimes it doesn't. Is it like part of me thinks like the engine sits crooked? Like, and the engine kind of, like if you look at the bottom of the boat versus like, I don't know if you guys can see it. Hang on, let me see. Like everything looks crooked, but I measured it all, and like, I don't know. It all seems to measure out. It's hard to tell. It also could be, I might not have like the power poles the same or something like that. Which actually, now that I look at it, I think my left power pole is lower than my right power pole. I don't know. Anyways, doesn't really matter. I'm just going to let this sit for right now until I can call Garmin in the morning. And something came in yesterday for the e30 that I kind of want to see how it goes. So let's jump over on that. So customer ordered new door seals because these are in pretty rough shape. But before we start pulling on them and get them out of here, we got to take this door sill thing off first. Well, I guess this is the door sill. We want to take the kick plate or something on. I guess I don't know what you would call it. So there's a couple push pins in here, and you just have to kind of find them, and you gotta pop it without breaking them. A lot of times they just break, which sucks. And it's actually the push pins don't break. It's the trim itself breaks. So apparently, okay, let's try that again. So we got to push this back. Oh! Need seat shocks. Oh, there we go. Which is a common thing. E30s, like, they're old. Seat shocks go bad. Anyways. Oh, come on. So, just gotta... There you go. Found it. Cool. I didn't break any of them, surprisingly. Usually they break. Alright, so... out with the old door sill. Seal. Not sill. This one's pretty bad. Alright, we'll go with the new one here. So you gotta be careful. You need to make sure you slide the headliner up in it, because this door seal holds the headliner up. So you gotta make sure you get that. These are definitely, they're new. It's aftermarket of some sort. Not gonna lie, it's probably not the best replicas I've seen, but it's better than the ones that were there. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Because like the originals are different, much different, but this is, I don't know, I'm trying to keep this all up in there. I don't know. I've always just like left them go. Like my wife's car, I think her car probably needs them. But and I don't know. These fit kind of funky. I don't really like it. Be interesting to see how the door shuts, because I don't know. It's pretty spongy there. We'll see. I hope these are long enough. That would suck. I don't think they're side specific. There was nothing that made them look like they were side specific. Okay. So, I don't know. Here they go on. Now we're gonna replace this and back in here. Just line up all our holes with the dowel pins and get it roughly where we want it. And ouch! Oh, that hurt. That really hurt. I think it's right here. I'm gonna go in. I think that's it. Nope, it's not it. It's right there. This one, so apparently they were missing some pieces, but these things, they get wore out and stuff, but these are no joke. They're tight. They take a lot of effort to get on, which is great, but give me a workout. I'm gonna have to go take a nap after this. Whew, actually, I'm sweating from it. Okay. There's that. Okay. Do the back side. Still not raining yet. It was supposed to snow, but seems like it's just rain. I mean, I'm not complaining because like I don't have to get the tractor out, but I don't know. It's a muddy mess out there. It's on. One of these is busted. I don't know that I have one. Oh, two of them are. Oh no, are they busted? They cut them. That's weird. Why would you cut them? Seems probably couldn't get them in, or they got stuck. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know why you would do that. Seems like an odd thing to do. Anyways, let's keep going. So that goes all lines up. Oh, it snapped in. Come on. Snapped in. I don't know. The truth, does it shut? It does. See, that door shuts. Another thing this car needs is new taillight gaskets. Taillights get water in them. Not only does it get water there, it gets water in the trunk. So, super common problem. These are aftermarket. They're actually much, much thicker than the factory ones. But they came from the same place the door seals came from, so I don't know. Okay. Oh yeah. So I'm surprised these are actually still intact, but they're really dry rotted. I don't know if you can see super, but water's definitely getting by. So new ones go on like this, I think. They are quite thick. Like, compared to how the other ones were. So, the biggest thing is not to tighten them down. You can actually end up pulling the studs out of the actual tail light. So, but these are very, very thick. But I think I'd probably rather have it. I'm not 100% sure these are the right nuts, but. See, that doesn't fit right now. Because that should go over that. See, this isn't going to work. There we go. Install error. Oh, that's the wrong way. Yeah, I don't really like them. They sit out further than they should, but that's what it is.